I'm going to start with the most controversial one. Society has evolved past the need for tomato-based pizzas. Who hurt you? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Antonia, and on this channel I make videos about pretty much anything that pops into my head at this point, mainly revolving around university and med school, but I throw in random videos as well. Before I get into the video, I just wanted to say a massive thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I cannot believe that there are 1,000 of you guys who have seen my channel and have actually liked my content. I really just want to say I appreciate every single one of you. Hopefully we'll continue to grow and my videos will continue to be interesting for you guys. Thank you so much. Today I wanted to make a video about my unpopular opinions because I felt like having a bit of a rant. So about a month ago I filmed a video called Unpopular Opinion, Sims 3 is better than Sims 4. So many of you guys said that that opinion wasn't unpopular, and I hold my hands up. The Sims YouTubers that I watch, a lot of them prefer Sims 4 to Sims 3 or enjoy Sims 4 more than Sims 3, so I genuinely thought that it was a bit of an unpopular opinion. That video is now my most viewed video on my channel by a long shot because so many people liked that kind of video and I really enjoyed just sitting down in front of my camera and just talking about pretty much whatever. I thought I would throw in a couple more of my unpopular opinions. Maybe they'll be a bit more unpopular compared to my thoughts on The Sims. So if that sounds good to you guys, feel free to keep watching. I'm going to start with the most controversial one because I know that some people out there are really not going to like this one, but my first unpopular opinion is people that get up as soon as the plane lands are not that bad. I'm actually one of them. Not in the sense of getting up before the seatbelt sign has come off. I am a law-abiding citizen, but I try and get up as soon as it turns off. Now explain. I'm not saying that people should be barging past people on planes. I think that that is a lack of home training if you think that that's acceptable. However, I would call myself a strategic flyer. I feel like I've gotten myself into almost a routine when I have to book a flight and go anywhere, whether it's with my family, friends, going home, coming back to uni. Basically, I try and plan out my journey as much as possible to be as quick as possible. Holidays in my household are very much a military planned event, where as soon as a holiday is planned, in fact, my dad used to tell our family that our flight was leaving like 3 hours before it actually does, just to make sure that we get to the airport on time. He'd rather us wait in the airport for a couple of hours than us get there at the last minute, and I'm very much one of those people now. When I'm booking my seats for a flight, I will make sure that I'm on an aisle seat because as much as I love a good window view, I just want to make sure that I'm able to stretch my legs on the plane, number one. And number two, as soon as that plane lands, I want to know that I have space to go. I will leave really early to give myself loads of time. I am the first person at the gate as soon as they announce it. I try and board first. I try and make sure that my baggage is either under my seat, above me, or worst comes to worst, in front of me, so that as soon as the plane lands, I know exactly where I'm going to get off the plane. I have never pushed past anybody or like knocked anyone out of the way. People always like to pose this argument that you trying to rush off the plane doesn't actually get you where you want to go faster. I would so greatly disagree with that. For me to go into Canada, I need to go through like a security thing where you fill out a couple of bits on a computer, then you go show your passport, and then you go to baggage claim, then you leave the airport. The amount of times that when I have left the plane quickly, I get to that security bit, I can see the line, and sometimes I see people who are on my aisle at the back of this line. No, I know for a fact that leaving the plane and being efficient on the plane is the best. I'll say it again, I'm not advocating for anybody knocking people out of the way or being rude about it, but I'm very much a speedy person when it comes to planes. Next one, pineapple on pizza bangs. If you don't believe that, or if you don't understand that, you've been eating the wrong pizzas, or your taste buds are not refined enough to appreciate the beauty of pineapple on pizza. I think the mistake that people make with pineapple on pizza, two mistakes. Number one, you guys are eating Hawaiian pizzas, and as much as I don't mind a Hawaiian pizza, ham on pizza for me just doesn't cut it. I don't care for it. And I don't think that pairing of tomato-based cheese, ham and pineapple really works the best it could do. You need to have pineapple with a meat feast pizza or a pizza with jalapenos on it to really bring out the flavor. I was talking to my sister about this actually. When we order pizzas as a family, we have barbecue base, and that also may be the reason that we like pineapple on pizza so much. Like that barbecue taste and pineapple, chef's kiss, beautiful. Society has evolved past the need for tomato-based pizzas. Maybe that's another one. Tomato-based pizzas are inferior to barbecue-based pizza. Honestly, if you haven't tried it, try it. If you don't like it, I don't know what to say for you. The next one is a bit more serious, I guess, or This one's a bit more philosophical and serious, I guess. The next one is, I'm a big believer in the fact that everybody owes everybody else at least basic decency and basic politeness, civility, whatever you want to call it. Everyone should at least be polite and civil with each other. I always see it on Twitter when people are talking about, oh, nobody owes you anything. And I think it's good to have that mentality so you don't expect anything from anyone. But I think the bare fact is, if somebody hasn't done anything to you, why are you being nasty? Why are you being standoffish? I remember I used to know a girl, and her pride about her personality was that she's naturally standoffish with people and she just doesn't care about anybody else's issues, blah blah. And I just wonder, like, who hurt you? Why do you feel that you need to be standoffish with people? Maybe I'm biased on this one because especially in high school I used to be a massive people pleaser. My pride of my personality was the fact that I got on with the majority of people and I was at least nice and polite and friendly with the majority of people, if not friends with a lot of people that I knew in high school. Even though you cannot be friends with everybody, I just feel as though just a basic polite behavior isn't that hard. It doesn't really cost you that much to just be nice to people. And if you feel as though, oh, I don't owe somebody anything so I can act however I want to, I always think, like, did someone treat you that way and you think that that's the way to be about life? Because it ain't it. It ain't it, man. I don't know. Some people may disagree on this one, but I just feel as though it really doesn't cost anything to be nice. So be nice. The next one on my list, I think SNL is really, really funny, as in present day SNL is really, really funny. Whenever I see videos talking about SNL, it's normally the same thing that people are saying, that, oh, the 90s and noughties cast of SNL comics were way, way funnier than current day SNL. If you guys don't know what SNL is, it's Saturday Night Live. It's a late night sketch show that shows on Saturday nights in America. And obviously, I'm from the UK and my family now live in Canada, so I don't see SNL on TV as such, but I do watch the clips on YouTube. I do find my ways of watching the show as well. And I've loved SNL for a really, really long time. But when people talk about it, it's always the same thing, that the 90s and noughties comics were so much funnier than the current day and blah, blah, blah. I just think it's so important to remember that the style of humor back in the day is different to the style of humor right now. People are a lot more aware of what's going on in the world around them. So comics, both on YouTube and TV, wherever you find your comedy fix, go off of situations that are currently happening now because you can relate to it, and if they can make it funny, then it's even better. Whereas back in the day, I don't know that that was a main focus of comedy. So I don't think it's quite fair to say SNL isn't funny right now. The humor is different. I appreciate the 90s wave, the noughties wave, this wave that we're in right now. I think it's all funny. I think SNL comedians, for the most part, are really, really funny people, whichever era you're looking at. I'm not going to get into this one all that much in this video, but personally, I don't think that medical students are the most annoying students on campus. And yes, I know people are going to say that I'm biased because I'm a medical student, but I feel like I'm quite honest. If I genuinely thought that medics were the most annoying students on campus, I would say the most annoying students on campus are law students. Law students are the most annoying. And that is it for this video. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with my opinions down in the comments. Let me know if you want to see more of these kinds of videos as well, because it was very, very fun to just rant about my opinions just for a bit. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and turn on the notifications as well so you can be notified whenever I release a video. Follow me on my socials, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.